I mean, I don't really know what I'm doing, but I'm doing it. I'm just learning as I go. And I want you to feel encouraged to actually go after the things that you want. It's all about the way you frame it and what perspectives you choose to have. Hello, good morning everyone, or good afternoon or good evening, whatever time it is for you. Hello, welcome to the video, and thank you for tuning in for another one of my videos. As you can tell from the title, I'm going to be going over some updates to my shop today, updates on myself, letting you know specifically about my art business and the things that I've been doing to expand it, because I'm not waiting around for opportunities to come to me. Like any business owner or anyone with, a goal, you just have to go after it. And I've been doing that a lot. Like, I've been having a lot of days that, start early and end at 4 a.m. and then the next day starts at 2 p.m. and then it's just like my schedule is all over the place. But once I get into the zone, I just want to stay up all night or just like sit down for 8 hours straight and do whatever I need to do to get to where I'm trying to go, which a lot of times is making a new painting. What I really should have done is create an outline for this video, but I didn't, and so we're just gonna get into it. I'm gonna be looking through my camera roll so that I can remember all of the things that I've been working on and letting you know, and using these pictures to refresh my memory. And in the meantime, you're gonna be seeing some footage of some of the projects that I've been working on in the past few weeks that I'll be referencing. So you'll be watching me paint. I've finished 2 paintings in the past 3 days, both for the same client or friend, and they own a business. What they do is they give voice lessons to people specifically in the transgender, non-binary, queer community and help them to get their voice where they want it to be, which I think is awesome. I saw them on the news, on my local news, explaining their services, and I just sent them a little thank you message that I think it's really cool what they're doing for the community. And if on the off chance they'd ever want to trade a couple paintings or a painting for a couple lessons or a lesson, that I'd be down. And I heard back, I think later that day, and they said yes, let's do a trade. Like, we're interested in trading and bartering for our services. So am I, and it worked out. And I just had my consultation yesterday with them, and upcoming lessons, and I'm excited about that. So I can show the paintings on screen now. They both say, "I deserve success." One is purple, yellow, black, and white, which is the non-binary flag colors. And then the other one is pink, blue, and white, which is the transgender flag colors. Okay, what else? I've got new prints made, and they are of my sea turtle design, which is one of my most popular designs. I love being able to offer something new, either in my online shop or Etsy, or like when I go and do in-person shows. It's just exciting to have something different and not the same products on repeat every single time, because I want people to be able to expect to see new work from me every time they see me. And when I make these videos, I want to show you like the new things that I've been working on. So that's why you're getting to see some of the brand new paintings that just got finished yesterday and the day before. I do have something very exciting in the works, but it's not been verified yet, so I can't tell you all the details because they're just not solidified. But I can tell you what I know so far. I have been reaching out to, in the past few months, like hundreds of organizations or businesses or etc., about if they would like an original painting, if they would like a painting that I already have made, if they would like a design, if a logo, stickers, to carry in their store, whatever it is. And 90%, 95% of people do not respond. I put so much hours into researching good places that I think would appreciate my work, and I'm going to continue to do that. I mean, I actually kind of like making spreadsheets. So I'll make a giant spreadsheet, and I'll usually make a list of 100 places. One of the lists that I made was just different museums around the country. Museums that have gift shops and that have an email for that gift shop. And so I've made a list of that compilation, and then I started reaching out. And that was last week. It was like 3 a.m. when I sent the emails, and that's just like the time schedule that I operate on, so I hope they don't mind that if that's not professional, because I'm not. I'm professional, but I'm just me. I made this list, I sent them all out emails at 3 a.m., hoping that nobody would even notice the timestamp, and also knowing that a lot of people won't open it and a lot of people will not respond once they open it. But it basically just said, hey, my name is Matthew, I'm an artist in Michigan, I make these things, and then I attached pictures. Would you like to carry them in your gift shop? Would you like my stickers or my prints? Let's talk. And I got one maybe, and it was from a woman, I don't remember which, it was a air and space museum somewhere, and she gave me the most helpful response ever. It was so detailed. It was like 5 paragraphs, and it was very helpful, and it helped me to kind of like feel encouraged to keep doing what I'm doing. And then unfortunately they did not want to carry my products, but it was still extremely helpful to just have that conversation. I don't know if I mentioned, like, the person who answered was also an artist and seemed to be maybe a little older than me and more experienced than me, and was able to share some of that wisdom, which I used in my next interaction with one of the museums that actually said, yes, we do want to carry your stickers. I mean, I don't really know what I'm doing, but I'm doing it. I'm just learning as I go. I'm just some random kid who's like doing all this from my bedroom. Yeah, thank you guys for listening. I'm trying to get back to the point, but I wanted to share that good news with you. And I want you to feel encouraged to actually go after the things that you want. Even if you don't know exactly what you want, you kind of have a sense of the direction you want to go in. And a lot of times when you would ask yourself a question, your mind would try to find an answer. That's why I try to think, what's the best that could happen versus what's the worst that can happen, because your mind will automatically want to answer the questions that you ask. So if I'm asking what's the worst that could happen, my mind's gonna tell me like, oh, well, you could die, of course, a terrible, painful death. But if I say what's the best that could happen, I could live a beautiful life, and it could be so fulfilling, and I could end up being 101 and just passing peacefully in my sleep. Like, it's all about the way you frame it and what perspectives you choose to have. And I want to encourage you guys to just think about what it is that you really want in life and in this moment, and what your goals are for yourself regarding anything, and ask, like, what's one thing I can do right now? What's one thing I can do today, no matter how small? What's one thing I can change by the end of this year, by the end of this week? And work towards it. And it's okay if it doesn't go exactly how you envisioned it, and it's okay if you get disappointed, because you will. In some ways you'll go after something really hard and aggressively, and then it will not work out. And yeah, it's okay. You can cry about it, you can feel sad, and then you can pat yourself on the back for at least trying, and then you can keep going on to the next. And ask yourself, what is something that I could do to advance myself towards my goals? Because you might not know, but once you put that question out there, there's a good chance that the answer will come if you're listening for it. Okay, so another thing that I've been doing, well, I guess on the same topic, I was reaching out to a bunch of chocolate shops after I just finished this painting of a cacao pod, because I'll show you that on the screen now. I painted a cacao pod for World Chocolate Day. And chocolate is my favorite food. Dark chocolate, 100%, uncut. I don't want milk or, sugar added, nothing like that. Just pure cocoa. Is delicious. It tastes sweet to me. I know it's bitter, but I've conditioned myself to believe that it's sweet. Um, which I don't know if anyone else feels that way about dark chocolate. Like, does anyone else think that dark chocolate is sweet? Please let me know that I'm not alone, but I think that I'm alone on that one. So I painted this, and then I started just posting it on Instagram and tagging a bunch of local chocolate shops, giant brand name chocolate companies, and everything in between, and messaging them and showing it to them so that they can just see, like, look what I made. And I wasn't actually asking anyone to buy it, but one chocolate shop reached back out to me, and they said that they would love to have it on their wall. And they're local too, so it's not official yet. I'm gonna probably announce all of this on my Instagram, like when it actually happens, like when this painting is hanging on their wall, or when my stickers end up in this museum gift shop. I'll announce that all on the Patient Artist Instagram. But it's just in the works. A lot of things are in the works, and they haven't fully come to be, but I feel very close. I feel confident that I can at least tell you about it, because I think it's going to go all the way through. It might not, but it just feels like safe to say. So yeah, that's something good that I worked for, and it wouldn't have happened if I just posted it without like tagging all these people. It was just one small thing, easy thing that I could do, and it's kind of bringing a little bit of success. So yeah, that's amazing. I'm going through my pictures here, looking at what else. I've actually got like 3 new prints made in the past few weeks. I print in like sets of 500, so I always get like a ton at a time because it's economical. Fuck, shoot, where was I? I was gonna tell you about the mystery boxes that I've been creating. Mystery envelopes, rather. Mystery envelopes, they contain just like a couple prints and a couple stickers, and I'm bringing them down to the market with me. I go every Sunday to Fulton Street Farmers Market in Grand Rapids, and on Sundays it's all artists, all local artists in West Michigan. So if you are in the area, you should definitely check that out. It's 11 to 3 every Sunday until like September. And you shouldn't come just for me, but because of the 80 other artists that are there, 80 to 100, I don't really know. There's so many. There's definitely a lot to see, a lot of great work. They have like jewelers, metal workers, woodworkers, painters, people who draw, people who make resin art. I'm just scratching the surface. There's live music, and it's like a family-friendly event. I think you can bring your pets. Like, it's amazing. It's great. It's a very supportive and encouraging environment. This is my second summer going. I got so far off track, but yeah, you should come to the Fulton Street Market if you're in the Grand Rapids area. It's a good time. I went to the beach on Saturday, on Monday, whenever, and there was this group of people there, and I was about to go and get in the water, and they're like, "Hey, aren't you that guy who makes stickers?" I was like, "Me? You're talking? Yeah, that's me. Who are you?" I got close to them. I was like looking at them. I was like, "Let me see your faces. Who are you? How do you know me?" And they knew me from the market, and we had just met like the week before, and then we all got to hang out and play volleyball together. And what a cool coincidence that we ended up in the same place at the same time. And it felt cool to, like, in a way, get recognized. It was just nice to know that I'm making real connections through going and showing up and sharing my art with people. And it's just turned into something way bigger than I ever thought it could be. And that's just because of my willingness to continue and to like keep going even when it's not like, it's usually fun, but not always. Even when it gets like boring to do some of the tedious things, or even when it's not like financially sustainable, or even when I have to like cancel plans with other things that I want to do to be able to, work on business things. Um, Even through all that, I'm able to continue, and also in a large part because of the community support that I receive, which is all of you guys. And I'm extremely grateful. I can't think of anything else that really makes me. I can think of a lot of things that make me happy, but that's definitely at the top of the list, to just know that I'm supported in what I'm doing. So I appreciate you guys. But yeah, I'm going to wrap up the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you. Did I say thank you? Thank you again for being here. And peace out.